I'm Taylor and welcome to my YouTube channel. I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to do a little video of my Target haul. I see so many of these videos on YouTube, whether it's an Ulta haul, Sephora haul, a Target haul, Walmart haul, and I just absolutely love watching them. I think they're so fun. I love to see what other people are buying. So I thought that I would make a haul of my Target trip. Don't you love this pink carpet? It was here when Nick bought this house. Nick's my boyfriend, and I think that this must have been like a little girl's room or something at the previous owners, because this is the only room that has this carpet. I'm not sure. Earlier, I was thinking about the last YouTube video I made, and it was all the way back in May. The last video I made was when I was going to visit my mom in Florida. And it just seemed wild to me because for a little while there I was on a roll where I was just making vlogs. But I think I've kind of picked up on vibes that sometimes people that you're around don't always appreciate having a video camera in their face, or, you know, watching you talk to yourself or looking at you like, what the heck are you doing? Like, you're just recording yourself, walking around, talking to yourself. So I just kind of have been more mindful of that over the summer. It's not that I've been doing things that I couldn't record or anything like that. I've just, I guess, been trying to live more in the moment and enjoy who I'm with. You know, I definitely have been Snapchatting or Instagramming kind of a thing, but I haven't really been doing a lot of videotaping of myself and enough to make like a whole video. I thought that tonight would be a good time to just kind of go through all of this stuff that I bought at Target. I was actually home where I'm from today. I don't have a Target where I live, so whenever I'm around a Target, I just kind of have to go. And I usually splurge and buy a bunch of stuff that I don't need, but tonight I really just got kind of a lot of just things that I need, a lot of toiletries. When I go into Target, I end up calculating how much things cost in my head, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go into Target and I'm gonna only spend like 50 bucks. As I'm shopping, I'm kind of trying to keep a tally in my head of how much each thing is costing, and I'll be like, okay, like I'm doing pretty good, like I think I'm only at maybe $40 or so. I get to the cash out and I scan everything and the total is like $85. And I just stand there and I think, where did I go wrong? You know, a lot of the time when I'm picking things up, I'm like, okay, I know that this is $8.99, but I've got that Target reward debit card thing, and you get 5% back when you use it, like 5% off. And so I'm like going through in my head and I'm like, well, it's all gonna be okay because I've got that 5% off coming, right? I'm always telling myself that in my head. Well, 5% of $85 is something like $4. So I rack up this whole cart of stuff thinking that when I get to the checkout, I'm going to be getting all of this money off, and in reality, it's barely anything. Anyways, if you guys want to stick around and see all of the stuff that I got from Target, then just keep watching. So I apologize in advance for how my voice sounds. I think I might be coming down with a little bit of a cold. The past couple days I've had sort of a cough at work, and they are actually doing some renovations or some kind of something to our building. We've been like drilling up the ground, so there's been kind of a lot of more debris. I was just kind of thinking, well, it's probably just from all the work that they're doing to the building. Then this morning I woke up and I was sort of congested and my throat was kind of scratchy. Not in such a dramatic way that I couldn't, you know, go out and about and do things. Kind of enough to, you know, make me think I might be coming down with something. The original plan for today was to go over to my sister's house because she just had a beautiful little baby boy about 3 weeks ago. His name's Josiah. He's just the sweetest little thing. He's so cute. Really haven't visited since he was born. You know, I went up and visited the day after she gave birth to him, but I haven't seen her or the baby since then, and I thought today would have been a really nice day to kind of go up and spend some time with them. I texted her this morning and just let her know. Didn't want to risk getting the baby sick because he's only 3 weeks old. When you're that young of a newborn, you know, they're so susceptible to everything. And I would have just felt so terrible if he ended up coming down with something because of me. She really appreciated it and understood, and we ended up rescheduling, so I'll be seeing them another time. I ended up hanging out with one of my other siblings and her kids. For those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a complicated family. I have a brother and a sister that I only share the same dad with. They live down south. I don't see them all too often. And then I have 5 sisters and a brother that I only share the same mom with. So I have 8 siblings all together. I don't have the same mom and dad with all of them. So I either only have the same dad with them or I only have the same mom with them. So altogether I have 8 siblings, but they're all half siblings. I ended up hanging out with one of my other sisters, half sisters, but sisters. She has 3 daughters. We ended up just spending some time together, went grocery shopping, and she was reupholstering the chairs for her kitchen table. We played outside with the girls, so it was just kind of a relaxing day. But anyways, enough of me rambling. Let's get into what I got. To get started with just kind of the basic stuff that I bought, you know, like stuff that I had to get, I did get some more shampoo, Tresemme. I love Tresemme. It's like $6. You get this giant bottle. It's got a little pump, which I absolutely love because I legit will just get in the shower, stick this on the shelf, put my hand under it, and just bump, bump, bump. 4 little pumps is all I need. I just put it in my hands and I just start at the top, go down, get it all up in my hair. It's all I need. I also have the same conditioner as this. The conditioner lasts so long. I only use 2 squeezes or 2 little pumps of that because otherwise it'll make my hair look really oily and greasy. I need to use a conditioner to kind of give it that silky and that shiny. Kind of got to try and balance it out. I usually get the blue bottle. I think it's like smooth and silky. They didn't have that one in the pump bottle at Target, which I was surprised to see. I really do like the pump, so I ended up getting this one. I got some more soap. Also, another pump. I love the pump. Right now, the one of this that I'm using is the green one, Go Fresh. It has the cucumbers on it. They had that one there, but I ended up just sniffing this one. Sniffing it. Opened the cap and smelled this one, and I just kind of like love the smell of this one. It's very refreshing. I wanted to give this one a try because it did smell really good. The next thing I got was just my daily facial cleanser. I use this just to wash my face. This is the only thing I use on my face. If I'm using a lot of face wash products and cleansers and stuff like that, I tend to break out more. So this is really simple. I've been using this since I was in high school. I don't know, I just really like it. The next thing I got was just a new loofah. I don't know, I get myself real freaked out when I start using the same loofah for too long. You know how bacteria and just nastiness can start to wreak havoc on your loofahs. I try to buy a new loofah every month or so. It's been longer than a month, but I got a new one, and these are so cheap. They're like, I don't know, $1 or $2. These little flossers. These are so good. I'm somebody who has a really hard time using regular traditional floss. I don't know why I have such a hard time, but I can't wrap it around my fingers right, and I can't like get into like floss, but flossing is such an important step of your oral hygiene routine. I worked for a dentist office, and one thing I can tell you is every time you don't get the food and the bacteria out of in between your teeth and you go to sleep and you go on about your day and you're eating, you are just letting bacteria and nastiness harvest in between your teeth, and you just don't want that. These are super easy to use. It's just a little floss on like a stick. So like there's the floss, the white part, and then you know you just take it and you put it in your mouth and you just like maneuver it like between your teeth, and you just do that to all your teeth, and then you brush your teeth, and then you use your mouthwash, and then you're good to go. These are just super easy, and they make flossing just so much less of a chore than it is with traditional floss. Make sure you're flossing. Your dentist and your dental hygienist are not telling you to floss because they are bored. They're telling you because they mean it and it's important and you've got to be flossing. Okay? Okay, after that, picked up Skintimate. This is a 2-pack. It was cheaper. If you were to get the 1 bottle, it was like $2.97, and if you were to get this 2-pack, it was $4. So by buying the 2, you're saving $1. I try to use shaving cream when I'm shaving just to reduce my risk of like cutting myself. And let me tell you another trick that I have found. Men's razors. Oh my goodness, everybody, men's razors are what you should be buying. My oh my gosh, my foot is falling asleep. Oh my gosh, that feels so weird. Along my foot. Okay, so now that I've moved my foot around a little bit, I want to tell you guys why I love men's razors so much, okay? I have been buying the Venus like Soleil razors for years and years. Those are the women's razors. They're the blue package and they have the pretty little colors. I do notice that I have to use a new one of those razors probably like once a week. And then there was one time that I was just out of razors or something, and Nick had his razors in the bathroom and I just used one of his, and I remember just feeling like my legs were smooth for days, like longer than they would have lasted being smooth with the Soleil razor that I was, women's razor that I was using before. And I've noticed that these razors do not get dull as fast as women's razors do. And I don't know why men's razors just seem to be put together with such, you know, more quality than women's razors. I kind of started to think about it, and I think that because women are, you know, expected, you know, socially to shave their legs and always have smooth legs, if they make women's razors less quality or to work, you know, less efficiently, we would have to be buying and buying razors all the time because we are constantly having to shave. So they're making more money off of us. Rather, if we buy men's razors, which last longer and do a better job, they're not making as much money, right? I don't know. I hope nobody comes after me for saying that, but all I'm saying is that Skintimate and men's razors, your legs are gonna be smooth as heck. A men's razor just does way better. Alright, so moving on. I got Dayquil because I'm trying to beat whatever I'm coming down with, and so I've been taking NyQuil at night and then Dayquil during the day. And we still have a lot of NyQuil because we buy the box that has like half and half in there, so you get, you know, some nighttime and some daytime, and then I end up not really taking the nighttime one, or Nick doesn't, or whatever. So I didn't need to buy more of that. Anyways, long story just to tell you, but I bought the Target brand Dayquil because I was holding the Dayquil box and this one in my hand, and I turned them over and I started looking at like the ingredients that's in them, and literally it's exactly the same, only the Dayquil was $9.99 and this one was $4.99. So I just decided to go with this one. It's the same thing, and I didn't feel like paying for a brand name, okay? I didn't. I got these little cotton rounds. Really good. I use these to wipe my eyebrow makeup brush. What I've found out, the trick to your eyebrow makeup really working for you, is using a clean brush every time. So for my eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I use the shade Soft Brown. I like to use these because when my makeup brush isn't clean when I'm dipping it into the pomade, I've found that I really have a hard time controlling the makeup, and it goes on really thick and it's not very even and it just kind of looks sloppy. Whereas when I'm using a clean brush each time, it kind of goes on a lot smoother. I have a lot more control. It looks much more natural. Since I just have the one brush, since they're so expensive, I think the Dip Brow brush is like $18 to $20. I've had it for years, but it's the only one that I have. So I don't have, you know, multiple ones to use a different one every day, so I have to kind of constantly clean that one. And these are just the perfect size to just take, you know, a brush. I'll just run this under some hot water, put a little pump of just soap on it, and then I'll take the brush and I'll just kind of swirl it around on the little cotton pad. I'll, you know, do this a couple times and just swirl it around in the water, and I'll just throw this away after, but I'll find that, you know, I've gotten all the product out of the brush. It's easier to get the product out of the brush before it's kind of hardened and crusted. So I'll try to wash the brush kind of before I leave when I'm done getting ready. Sometimes, you know, I'm running late and I don't really have the extra time to wipe my makeup brush, but I'll try to wash it at night before I go to bed so that it's clean and dry for me to use in the morning. It was kind of an accident that I even got these because I needed cotton balls for taking my nail polish off, and they were out at Walmart, but they had these at Walmart. And then when I was in Target today, I saw pretty much the exact same thing, and they were like $1.99. So I said, whatever, I'll pick some up because I've kind of been using them a lot, wiping my makeup brush on them. So these are really good for that. You could probably wash any makeup brush with these, not even just an eyebrow or eyeliner one. I also picked up some nail polish remover. This is just the 100% acetone Target brand Up and Up. I like to buy this when I'm at Target because acetone will get your nail polish off in a snap. Other nail polish removers that are like, you know, strengthening or, you know, softening or whatever else they have going on, I feel like I have to scrub at my nail polish for so much longer, whereas I just pop some of this on a cotton ball, and that one cotton ball will take off the nail polish on that one entire hand. It's just so good. Acetone is like the trick. Getting down to the end here, I promise. I also picked up some more EOS little chapsticks. I can only find these at Target. Whenever I'm at Walmart, I cannot find these. I can see every other flavor they make, but they don't have strawberry in this style. They have the little eggs, but sometimes I feel like I don't like the shape that those turn into after I've been using them. You know, they kind of develop that little point, and then it's hard to use it, whereas this one just stays this shape all the time. There's no changing it. And I like to keep these everywhere. I throw one in my purse, I throw one in my work tote, I leave one at work, I leave one in the car, I have one on my dresser. I'm always putting on chapstick, and so that's why I keep those. And another thing that I read online or somewhere, or was a rumor, I don't remember what, is that chapstick brands will put little shards of fiberglass in their chapstick to cut your lips just ever so slightly, so that they get irritated and you have to put more chapstick on, and that's how they keep you buying the chapstick. Oh, I don't know if that's true. I really hope it's not. I don't think I've really seen anything to really back that up to make me believe it, but if that's just a scary rumor, I hope that's all it is, because I don't want to believe that. I love my chapstick way too much for that to be what's going on. Oh. Next thing I picked up, I have this already, but I wanted to get it again. It's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This works pretty well. I've been using it since winter, and I'm just now getting to kind of the bottom of mine. So I picked it up. It's only $6. It's pretty high quality, or it works pretty well for me that I've noticed. My makeup just goes on so smoothly and lasts all day and feels very airy and natural and not like it's caked on there. I bet if my brother's watching this, he's probably like, Taylor, what in the world is a primer? Kyle, you put this on before you put your makeup on and smooths out your face. That's all you need to know. The thing I got was this Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I know nothing about this, haven't heard any reviews on it, haven't seen any commercials on it. It really just kind of caught my eye when I was in the aisle, and I thought, well, I'm just about out of my mascara, so we'll give this one a go. I am a die-hard lover for L'Oreal Infallible. I have just been using that forever, and for some reason I just said, you know, let's try something new. So I just threw this in the cart, whatever. Alright, and the last thing I bought at Target, drumroll, the last thing that I bought at Target tonight was this water bottle. Oh. For anybody who knows me, you would know that the last thing I needed to buy was another water bottle. I probably have a dozen or more water bottles downstairs in the cupboard, but there was just something about it that just caught my eye. I love it. It's like a marbly kind of blue, like wavy looking, like watercolor, water paint kind of a look, and I don't know, I just really love it. I just saw it and I pictured it just sitting on my desk at work, and I just thought it looked so, you know, ooh, professional kind of a thing. So I picked it up and I splurged. I know, it's the last thing I needed, but I got it and I love it and I'm excited to use it, so. Alright, you guys, that is everything that I got at Target. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it wasn't too boring. I know that I tend to ramble and go on and just lose track of time. But if you guys did like this video, if you want to see more, you know, videos of just stuff that I buy and spend my money on, you know, just let me know. I love to watch these kind of videos on YouTube, so I thought I would do that. Alright, you guys, I'm getting very tired and I'm going to get ready and head to bed. So I hope you all had a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend and work week, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Alright, bye.